And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was a Lo-Fi District off of the Unreal Life soundtrack. And, yeah, I'm back. It has been almost exactly a month since I last streamed, which would have been March 28th, according to the timestamp on the last video I had. There's a number of reasons for that. I'll get into it in a minute, but first, I had to bother the... Okay. She just looms over my shoulder there now. But yeah. Also, I believe you were probably off eating dinner now, but welcome to the stream rolls. Lovely to see you again. It's been so long, I know. But yes, as to why I have not streamed in about a month. Well, you see, I have been sick for almost the entirety of April. Near the beginning of the month, I had some kind of flu that was going around, and I was pretty sick for a week, and then kinda sick for a week. So there was about 2 weeks where I was kinda messed up. And then last week, I had some sort of horrific stomach bug. I don't know what it was, but I was laid up for another week. Like, when I had the flu, I felt miserable, but I only missed a day's work. I missed almost the entirety of last week of work. I only really started feeling better, I think, this previous Tuesday is when I started coming out. And, yeah, so that sucked. Most of April is a blur now to me, simply because of that. And, yeah, so that's great. That's why I haven't been around for a while. Another thing, I don't know how noticeable it is. It might be a bit noticeable, maybe it's not. If my voice sounds a little different, or, like, all of this sounds different. See, I was intending to stream sometime this weekend, because it's been so long. And, as you can see in the title, I did get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream afterwards. I believe I got it last Sunday. Yeah, I went out and got it last Sunday. However, when I was trying to set things up for a completely different thing yesterday evening, I play Pathfinder every week or every couple of weeks with a few people. Thing is, not all of us are in the same city, so we usually have it here, and then I have to set up my mic so that we can, you know, communicate with the people who aren't around. I discovered, and I don't know when it happened because I had not used my microphone since the previous week when we had played Pathfinder. I discovered, notice that this isn't connected to anything? That's because this doesn't work anymore. I think my microphone is dead. Or this one is, anyway. Well, as a matter of fact, I know it's the microphone itself. See, originally I thought it was the cable, because the connector here was kind of bent, and I know that, you know, cables, they break down pretty easily sometimes. Like, they disconnect within the casing. However, that specific USB cable also connects my camera. I've got a Nikon D3000. God, that thing's about 16 years old now, but it still works pretty well. And it's got a USB port much like this one that can hook directly into my computer. That cable that came with this mic still connects the camera to the computer. And another cable that has a similar output, which is this one, which I, you know, used for my camera, that also works for the camera. But neither of those cables work for this. So I think this doesn't work anymore. And I looked it up, and apparently these do have a lifespan of about 5 to 10 years. That's pretty much within the range, because I think I got this back in 2017, maybe 2018. I would have expected it to work longer than that, but maybe it didn't. And hey, maybe it'll work sometime down the line. Maybe it can be fixed. Who knows? Thank you for telling me that I sound beautiful. I appreciate it. It's good to know that this is kind of working. Anyway, so I ended up today, because I was like, I really want to stream Tomodachi Life, because as I'll get into, I've actually played quite a bit of it off stream, so there's a lot we need to catch up on before I actually begin. But I really, really wanted to stream, so I went out and I bought this today, which might have been ill-advised because maybe I shouldn't be spending that much money. Thankfully, this was actually on sale, which is good. And I don't know, I just felt like getting something different than, because I could have gotten another Yeti, but I don't know. I feel like I've heard that this microphone is pretty good. And yeah. So something, I kind of reconnected everything. I don't have everything done with it just yet. Like, for example, I used to have my microphone connected directly to the Stream Deck I have, so I can just hit a button and mute it. I need to reconnect that, haven't done that yet. However, I can just tap the bottom of this microphone and it mutes, so that's fine. So there's that. I feel like there was something else I was going to say about that. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, because I do this periodically anyway, is I'm probably going to go in here and completely redo all of my mic settings, because I just do that every so often, because I'm a lunatic. But yeah, I feel like if I follow a step-by-step to kind of build the filters and gates and stuff in a specific way, I might be able to get the sound better. I know the sound probably isn't bad as is, but I got problems when it comes to that. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. That's why I haven't streamed in a while. And like I said, I did get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream last week. And because I simply could not wait until I streamed it again to play it, because it's been a rough fucking month, if I'm being honest. Because of course, after being off work for a week, when I went in last Monday, while I was still kind of feeling sick, mind you, it was a shit show. Because when you're working in a small business and there's only a few people working there, you lose one person for that long, and shit just builds up. So I was working maybe 10 to 13 hour days every day last week. Well, except for Monday. Monday, I was in no state to stay any longer than I had to, so. And I'm probably going to carry on doing that this coming week, which is why tonight is going to be a short stream, but I wanted to stream nonetheless. So, now that I've said that, I'm gonna have myself a little drink of tea and tell you what you've missed. So yes, I did get the game. I ported my my demo save over to the main game, so everything that happened there, as you saw on stream, it's still valid. So me and Pale per Buds, for example. Not that a whole lot happened there. I added... Who else have I added? I have added 3 other people. Yeah, 3. I've got 3 other people on the island. And shit has happened. Specifically, quite a lot happened in the span of an hour when I played it, I think, Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. There was about an hour where everything just sort of happened in the one go. So let's, I took some pictures, so I'm gonna go into the album here, and I'm gonna start back, where am I to? Okay, I'm just gonna start here, and let's just switch over to the capture card. Also, is the sound... Okay, the sound is... I think the sound is doubling. Hold on now. See, because another thing that happened is when I loaded this up, you know how I keep saying how the audio sometimes fucks up with the capture card? Like, a setting that sometimes works no longer works. That's happened again. Okay, yeah, alright. So I need to actually turn on the monitoring for the distinct channel for the capture card. And that's the only way that the sound is going to work. Anyway, so let's go through the pictures, and I'll explain what's been going on. Okay, so this is one of the new people that I added. It's Jen. It's... As I found it amusing that if I would actually add my actual partner to the game, and honestly, she really wanted to be in here, so here she is. This is her doing weird poses, because that's a thing that your Miis do on occasion. She rather quickly became friends with Donkey Lady, because I don't think Donkey Lady actually knew anybody at that point, so I introduced them. They're getting along pretty good. There I am just gazing at the stars, apparently. They started chasing Donkey Lady's rabbit through the park. So, I think Donkey Lady is really starting to come around on the fact that she owns a bunny rabbit, which is good, because she kind of hated it. This was me hanging out with Payup, and we were being chased by a dance record, I think, is what was going on. Yeah. Also, I just took this picture because I liked having a group shot. This is... Actually, Jen was not... I don't think Jen was the fourth person I added. I think the fourth person I added was this dapper fellow sitting on the fountain. I think he turned out pretty good. If you are not a fan of a very specific type of TV show, you won't know who he is. That is Jack McCoy from Law & Order. Specifically, I designed him after Jack McCoy from, like, seasons 10 to 15. So he's starting to go a bit gray, but he's not as old as he obviously is now. And I think the main reason why I added him is, like, years ago when we both got COVID and we were laid up with that for a week, we just both started binge-watching Law & Order, and we've been obsessively watching it since. And McCoy is great. He's such an entertaining character. So here he is. And he turned out wonderfully. Here's me and Payup hanging out on the beach. We're apparently drawing each other's faces in the sand. Yeah, because there's him. We're bros. Here I am staring at Jen. See, what happened here is I know that the Miis can apparently meet each other organically, but that hasn't really happened much yet. And I needed me and Jen to at least actually meet each other so I could see what would happen there. So I dropped Cap near her, and then he immediately developed a crush on her. So that's going well. The funny thing is they don't actually know each other yet, I don't think. Yeah, because he didn't speak to her. He just, like, went goo-goo-eyed and watched her walk away. Anyway, so here's Donkey Lady and Jen bonding over talking about cringy stories about past relationships and knitting, because they have a shared hobby. McCoy decided he wanted to eavesdrop on that, so that's a thing. McCoy went the longest while without actually befriending anybody. I think I took pity on him and dropped myself over next to him to help him up when he fell down once. And, actually, no, I think he had the hiccups and I helped him with something like that. But he's been following Jen and Donkey Lady around, which is strange. Anyway, then I added another person. I added the princess from Slay the Princess, because why not? There she is, hanging out underneath a tree. Here's me and McCoy chasing each other through the main plaza. And this is where things started getting weird. So, because the princess didn't know anybody, and Payup was suffering a hiccup attack, I dropped the princess next to him, and she helped him with his hiccups. He immediately fell in love with her because of this. Anyway, here's Jen working at the grocery store. Jen wants to go talk to the princess about embracing chaos and change. Because, you know, that's what the princess is, as we know. They became fast friends. I believe they're actually better friends than she and Donkey Lady are. This is her when she tried to catch a butterfly. It didn't go well. Anyway, shortly after she befriended Jen and fell through a bush, Payup decided that he wanted to ask her out. And he did. I gave him a fancy suit, and this is what he told her. And then she agreed. She wanted to start dating him. Oh, and this was a news story about how apparently, McCoy is the angel on my shoulder, Jen is the devil on my shoulder, and I was debating whether I was going to go with the scheduled leg day for working out. That doesn't sound like me, but here we are. That's why I didn't do it. I guess I listened to Jen. And then this happened. So again, she helped Payup with his hiccups. And then he asked her out shortly afterwards because he fell in love with her. They went on one date on the beach, and then she decided she wanted to propose to him. She calls him her little wizard, and she is his princess. So she decides to propose to him. And she does. And she does. However, the way it works in this game, now it was kind of like this in the original game, wherein you actually had to knock out distracting thoughts so that they could actually focus on proposing to their sweetheart. In this case, it acts like a little shooter game wherein you have to destroy these thought bubbles. Largely what the princess was thinking about when she was going to propose to Payup was Jen. So I feel like they were going to hook up if this didn't happen. Which also would have been funny. But anyway, she succeeded. She proposed. And he said yes. And then they got married. And Payup decided that he wanted to wear a wedding dress to this too. Which is wonderful. They're both wearing crowns, and I've only just noticed now, I did not notice at the time. Payup's tiara crown thing is just perched on top of his mohawk. That's amazing. So anyway, we all came out for the wedding. Apparently I sang for it. Starry-eyed Payup. Yeah. And they went on their honeymoon to Oceania. They decided to dress as sheep. Here's McCoy making weird faces again, while stalking Jen and Donkey Lady for some insane reason. Ah yes, and this also happened, because he fell down, I brought Donkey Lady over to help him up, and then he immediately developed a crush on her. This is him trying to rehearse asking her out, wherein he develops her face, apparently. And he got rejected during his own practice run. This is him looking sad in his house. And yeah, so that's what happened. Like I said, a lot of weird shit happened while I was playing this, but all of this, the Donkey Lady and McCoy of it, Payup meeting the princess, them falling in love, her proposing to him, and them getting married, all of that happened in about an hour or less. It was insane. It's the fastest... I mean, I've never played this game before, obviously, but it's the... If I take this into comparison with the 3DS game, the fastest I've ever seen a relationship progress. It's insane. Now, I could have told them, nah, don't do that, but I've decided that every time a me wants to ask another me out or propose or whatever, I'm just going to say, yeah, sure, go for it. I feel like it's more chaotic that way. So, that being said, it's time to dive in and see what's going to happen now. I got a couple of people in mind I wouldn't mind making, so a large chunk of this stream might actually be me just creating me's. Which is going to be interesting, because it's going to be a very half-assed way of me doing it, I imagine. I still haven't really gotten to grips with the creation system. Or at the very least, like, the actual, drawing part of it, you know? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, here's McCoy. He spotted Jen. Oh, he's actually talking to her! Huh. Interesting. What are they doing? They don't seem to know who's going what way, it seems. I think they're doing a pose down. Now they're dancing? I think that's my house. She's just hanging out outside my house now. Okay, we need to get in here and see what's happening. I'll just pick up some donations. Gotta rake in that cash. I am going to have to start expanding the island, though, because I'm running out of space. But yeah, so what ended up happening is, so the princess, her house popped up here, and I had to connect the land because this was a little island. But of course, she abandoned that house after she married Peo, because they have their own home now, that I called the cabin, because of course. Somewhere the princess is familiar with, don't you know?
Did someone just call my name?
I don't think so. Well, before I make someone new to drop in here, let's check around.
Welcome.
Let's buy some grub. Oh. Shrimp pilaf. They sure didn't scrimp on the shrimp. Or the butter. Mmm. Avocado is nature's butter. Makes any sandwich or burger instantly better. Clam chowder. Enjoy the taste of clams without the nuisance of those slippery shells. Omelette. Only the finest eggs were used for this creation. It longs to be paired with ketchup. See, I disagree. I do not like omelets with ketchup, but I'm not a huge fan of ketchup anyway, so there we are.
Thank you very much.
New products have been added. Wedding dress outfit and wedding suit outfit. Interesting. I mean, you know, I might just buy that anyway, because that's the closest thing I have to an outfit that matches the princess. Like, that would work for the princess, I should say. Except the thing about that is it costs a lot. I find it funny that it costs so much more than the wedding suit does, but maybe I shouldn't be surprised. We got some interesting outfits going on, you know. I do like the dragon costume. Let's buy one of those. The laced off outfit looks pretty neat. Let's get that one too. I do like the grunge shirt. Oh, bear tail. The UFO outfit looks pretty fun. I'll buy the trapper hat as well. And there goes most of my money. Alright then. Oh, she's got a problem. I think rather than bringing someone, I'll help her out this time. This is how you help them when they're frozen, apparently.
Quit it. I'm ticklish.
Ah yes, now she's all limbered up.
My head is so full of hours-long video essays, I forgot how to move.
That's how she and Jen befriended each other. Also, wait a minute. Does she... Wait, does she have a crush on him too? I thought he just had a crush on her. I don't know. Weird. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, she also has bubbles. I forgot I gave her those. Let's check the news.
Just now covering this story.
I can do something even more impressive.
Oh no, the sound is
I
gone.
can do something even more impressive.
What's happening? Hey, that was weird. Everything just kind of went... Was that the game? I think that... Let's talk to McCoy and see if everything still syncs up. Okay, no, I think
Something on
everything's...
your mind. Something on your mind.
Okay. Something's wrong here. Of course. Of course this is gonna do this now, isn't it? Shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream real quick, and I'm gonna restart it. Because I think this is a problem with OBS and not a problem with the Switch. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I think everything is normal again, which is good, and I'm so happy that I restarted the stream just in time for you to watch McCoy eat shit as he played hopscotch alone in his house. I think the poor guy should,
Something on your mind.
I should maybe give the poor guy something to eat. How do you feel about clam chowder?
Yum.
That seems like it's okay. Doesn't like it more than anything else there, but... What can we give McCoy? Portable access to the World Wide Web for mundane questions or status updates. I think I'm actually going to give him a laptop. It seems like something a lawyer should have, eh? It's good to have access to a computer.
Thank you. Would you rather have a ton of money in 20 years or a little bit of extra money now?
I feel like a little extra now is probably better. I could be dead in 20 years, you don't know.
Agreed. Who cares about the future anyway?
Ah, there he goes. Oh. Well, never mind then.
Let's check tomorrow's weather forecast for Miihalla.
You're not looking at anything at the moment, McCoy.
A tiramisu Steve tastes best when covered in ketchup. I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, yeah, I also created a
That
piece of
tiramisu
cake.
Steve sure looks delicious. I should stay off food blogs.
I created a piece of cake that had my face on it, and I called it a tiramisu Steve. It's actually pretty bad. But here we are. But yeah, let's check in on how people are doing, and then we'll make someone new. How am I doing, for example?
Hey there.
Hey there.
Ugh. I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
Oh, something else I forgot to mention too. I know why everyone sounded weirdly British when I did the demo. It's because it's strange, because it's not any setting within the game that does it. What it is when you set your chosen language in the Switch settings, Because I had it set for UK/Australian English, and the reason why I did that is because that is more akin to the way things are spelled and spoken in Canada. But I suppose I could have left it that way, but I switched it to American English instead, just so everyone didn't sound oddly British. So here we are.
Help me clear my mind.
I do often think about cupcakes.
Phew. I feel so much better now.
Hope you enjoy your fancy cupcake.
If you had a pet raccoon, what would you name it, mighty overlord?
Theodore Oswald Grisalia VI, Tattletale Williams. Miss Betty Bombshell! Little Nabber. See, I don't know, because I feel like I should write my own thing here, but I honestly really love Tattletale Williams. That's a pretty damn good name. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Ooh, that little rascal. Always tattling and telling.
That is a wonderful name for a raccoon. Anyway, have your mind, Cupcake.
Yum.
That seems legit. Yeah. I as well am a big fan of cupcakes. What's Jen's problem?
Huh?
As she sits in her
Good evening.
bear house.
Miihalla's paths are kind of sparse, don't you think? Think we could up the island scenery by adding some things along the paths.
Show me your vision. Oh, more lights for you to fuck around with? The street lamps, the Miis can go over and repeatedly turn them on and off.
It will cost $70. Do we have the budget for that right
and she
now?
has been the one who's done it the most. So, but yeah, no. See, it's funny because the Miis will occasionally give you suggestions of things that you should put on the island. I haven't really done any decorating or landscaping myself yet, except for when they've asked me to, and I've just deferred to whatever they want.
Oh yeah? I'm on it. Let's get going. All done. Take a look whenever. Guess who I saw trip and fall recently? Give up. My leech. Can you believe it?
Oh yeah, that's what she calls, that's what she calls the princess. She and Donkey Lady call each other bros, I believe. Was her rolling around on the floor? That was a popular pastime in the 3DS version. Doesn't look like it. Okay, you do you. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, there's the princess.
I
Looks like
respect
she's...
my parents.
What? I thought you were an all-powerful primordial being. I didn't think you had parents. Anyway, what's your deal, Pale? Also, I like how they keep separate rooms. Dapper little fellow that he is. Oh yeah, I also made it so that he stands restlessly, so he's just constantly doing this. That's a lot of pancakes. Why, thank you, I do enjoy pancakes. However, let's see how much payout enjoys it. Hot, wet cough, a shiver me timbers, a runny nose, a foggy head. The worst symptom to have when you're sick is a water bottle, a spoon, or an envelope. What? Well, I'm going to get too real here now, but considering what I had to deal with last week... A case of explosive vomit. Well, man, you know what'll help you not get sick? Eat a stack of pancakes. See, I told you, man. Oh, he leveled up, too. Well, this is gonna be ironic, considering he just finished eating, but I know exactly what to give him. Caleb is a man who does love to eat, so... I think eats with gusto is more amusing than voraciously. Look at him go. Thanks for everything you've done to make this island a wonderful place. Now, it might be nice if the Miis had a place to gather, enjoy a meal, and chat, don't you think? I've got just the thing. Why don't we build our own restaurant right here on Miihalla? Okay, I need to expand if I'm going to build a restaurant, though. Can I... Apparently I can just place it out in the water, though. Alright, so I think the best thing for me to do at the moment is I should probably just plop the thing down, and I should worry about expanding later. Although, hell, let's just put it where the princess's house used to be. It'll cover up that bridge, but... or cover up that beach, but hey, screw it.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. Tamoria, a food-serving establishment known as a restaurant, has opened on Miihalla.
Ah, yes, a quote-unquote restaurant.
This will be a great place for people to get together for the purpose of talking with their mouths full. I can't wait to eat while staring at someone else's face the whole time, one resident said in a very sarcastic tone. Thanks
That
for
definitely wasn't
watching.
payout.
I'm Jen, and you're up to date.
Well, that turned out great. You can grab Miis and bring them into the restaurant anytime. It's a perfect spot for Miis who get along to chat and hang out. I do hope that they just go on there of their own accord. She's just mucking about with bubbles again. Oh yeah, this here is a spot where you can create custom designs. I'm pretty bad at that, as I have already established. This is where you sell extra treasures. This is where you buy stuff you can build. Oh, I have 2 wishes. Huh. What can I do? What can I do? Let's get some sand, so I can create some more beaches of my own, maybe. Wait, what is McCoy doing?
That was.
Why was he shining a flashlight at me? Hey, up in his tiny steps. Is he chasing me? I can't tell. Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go hang out, I guess.
The tank is the Malgrin, collected in Quapitute. But then again, Panchori Toblunga, Imachini Klarni the Statman tomorrow, see.
They're having an extremely pretentious conversation. Excellent. Okay, let's make someone new. Okay, so this might be tricky because I'm going to make Dr. I, because Donkey Lady's been on this island for far too long without him here, and I want to see if they end up becoming a power couple. McCoy has been sniffing around, so we might have to head him off. Problem is, I know I can probably make a really good version of Dr. I in this game, but it's going to require me to polish off my long dormant artistic skills, and I don't know how well that's gonna go. So anyway, he's just gonna be a big ol' eyeball, so he needs to be bald. And I think what I'm going to do is let's try... He's gonna look really creepy because he's not going to blink. Unless... can I... Okay, that doesn't work. I don't think I can actually get his eyes close enough together that they'll overlap, so that means I am going to have to turn him into an unblinking monstrosity, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn him into an unblinking monstrosity. So, that means he has absolutely no face whatsoever. No face, no ears. Not going to give him any glasses. So it's going to be entirely down to this, God help me. Though I might be able to do this simply. Let's see now. Can I make it a bit more oblong? Okay, I think that just mirrors it. That places it down. Yeah, I'd like to make it more of an oval if I can. Can I? I don't think I can. Wait, now let's try a couple of effects. Oh, I love that they just give you eye options too. No, I was almost thinking that I might just take one of those, but nah. I can just stamp somebody's face on his face. How do I use that, I wonder, because that might be helpful. But, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. What else we got? That just moves it around. That probably is a bounding box. That's text. Interesting. Okay, let's just try to do this simply. If I feel like going back in to re-edit him later, I will. God help me. I mean, yeah. I guess it should be there, right? No, it's too big. He's gonna be a little off-center, I think, but that's all I can do about that. At least for the moment, anyway. Oh, actually, yeah, let's, okay, so we'll start with this. Oh, can I outline? No, I'm better off doing that, and then making another smaller circle of white. And create a horrific monstrosity, yes. Maybe make it a little bigger? No, that's the furthest step down. If I wanted to be more specific, I think I'm gonna have to hand draw it. Actually, maybe I should make that more off-white. Oh no, that's, can I just select it? No, perhaps not. I don't know what that does. Let's just leave it at that, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go a little bit more off-white with it. This is going to be awful, I can tell. Maybe this color blue for the... yeah. I mean, on the one hand, it's awful. On the other hand, it could be worse. I think I'm just going to use this as a placeholder, and maybe I'll come up with something better later. But oh god. What am I doing? Sure, why not? Also, as you may recall from my stories about playing the other Tomodachi Life, Dr. I is a raging alcoholic, so I feel like his eyes, well, his eye should be somewhat bloodshot. That's too much. Also too much. I'm going to attempt to actually do this with a stylus later, but I don't want to try it right now. He looks gorgeous, though. I mean, let's face it, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. Let's... Let's maybe give him like a little bit of an eye shine, eh? Or can I do that? Let's see what I can add on. Oh god. Let's see what I can add on to him in here. Well, no, I can't do anything there because of... Yeah. Okay, no, whatever I do, I'm gonna have to do in here. Yeah, that's something alright. Sure, that's horrific enough. No, it occurred to me there might be something in here I can use for the top line. Yeah, let's just use that and get rid of the weird gray line that I got in there. I can't go much higher than that, unfortunately. Sure? Sure. Yeah. Why not? Okay. Now, let's do the thing. Let's just try... Yeah, let's just make a couple of smaller circles and make them completely white. He's beautiful. He's fucking gorgeous. Let's just stick with that. That's probably fine, right? That's not gonna have anyone running away in terror. Yeah, there we go. That's Dr. Eye. That's what he looks like now. I love that it's just floating there. Sure. Always got a lot of hip action going on there. Just make him a little shorter than McCoy, maybe. Yeah. And maybe a little burlier. There we go.
My name is Dr. I.
Yep, that is what your name is. You unaccountable freak. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it as female for him because I'm honestly, I just want him to. I want to try to get him to hook up with Donkey Lady as much as I can. Now, the one thing that just occurred to me though is, whenever Miis have children, it combines the features of both parents. I don't know how that works with the face paint, is the thing. So, their theoretical child might not get any features from him. So, I guess we'll see what happens, eh? Alright, now there's a certain... Let me have a look at something here. Weirdly, this doesn't look too far off from what Dr. Eye looks like in the 5-second film video. Okay, so I'm gonna give him the birthday of March 1st, because that's when this particular re-upload of this video was done. Well, there you go, March 1st. I'm not really gonna give him an explicit age, I'm just gonna say that he's an adult.
My name is Dr. I.
My name is Dr. I.
My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 26th, 2026.
I do like how weirdly deep
how
his
does
voice
this
is.
voice sound? My name is Dr. I. My name is Dr. I. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet. My name is Dr. I. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet you. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 26, 2026. So, how does this voice sound? My name is Dr. I. 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 It's nice to meet. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet you. My name is Dr. I. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 26, 2026. My name is Dr. I.
Let's go with that one. He is not related to anyone on the island. Okay, so something I've been doing, I mean, I didn't for the first couple of characters I made, but something I've been doing now is I do want to see if I can get specific personalities, so I'm just going to look up, okay, I think this might be... yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to want him to be one of the thinkers. Honestly, I think Ambitious Rogue might actually be the best one for him. First taking an ambitious, full of energy, and acts on many whims. Once they start, they don't stop. Considering in my head he's a raging alcoholic, that's actually kind of bad. Although I think that would make him the same as McCoy, so maybe we'll go Rogue. Rogue, ambitious, intelligent, not afraid to show it, knowledgeable in a wide range of subjects, answers with confidence. Yeah, we'll do that. So, one there, one there. There, okay. Confident. Buy the book Straight Talker. Put some premium on results. Let's build a house for Dr. I. From now on, you'll be able to place houses anywhere you like on the island. Please choose the location for Dr. I's house. I made a mistake because I probably should have expanded before I built. You know what? Let's put his house here for now. Bam.
Hey, you must be Mighty Overlord. It's nice to meet you.
I bet you
My
I'm not gonna
name
get
is
sick of looking at this
Dr. I.
face.
I'm an ambitious rogue. My friends mean the world to me, but I also like to do things on my own sometimes. Thanks in advance for looking after me here. I hear you can make good money in the Tirami Steve game these days.
Here I Miss Steve.
Welcome.
Okay. Oh, this pretzel's lead and do the twist, or, you know, just eat a pretzel.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, it's become tradition that I give everybody an apple when they first get to the island.
Yum.
So far it's gone pretty well. I haven't come across anyone who hates apples yet. Alright, you freak. Oh wait, he's got something else he wants to say? Princess on board and wants some company. Oh. Well, I mean, hey.
Whoa. Hi, I'm Donkey Lady. What's your name?
Hello there, Donkey Lady. I'm known as the Princess.
Oh, wow.
Likely, it seems to think the princess is enjoying this conversation about hours-long video essays. Is she really, though? It seems like it's going alright.
Donkey Lady, Janet stopped breaking the channel. Sure, congrats to Lento. How did the store go, folks?
Oh no, McCoy has love problems, I think.
Care for a round of Zoom quiz.
Do I, though? Do I really want to?
Here is your first zoomed-in item. What do you think it is?
I can see the barest edge of my beard in that cake, so it's a tiramisu Steve.
The answer is... Tirami Steve.
It's legitimately just a
Next,
piece of
your
cake with a
second
picture of my
zoomed-in
face.
item. What do you think it is?
I don't fucking know, man. That kind of looks like it might be ketchup and mustard, so is that a corn dog?
The answer is... Corn dog.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good.
And
Good.
finally, the last zoomed-in item. What do you think it is?
I don't fucking know, man. What is that? Cooking show, creamy corn calamari, I guess?
The correct answer is... Cooking show.
Now, let me ask you something. How the sweet Jesus was I supposed to know that? It was the tip of a spatula.
Hey, you can't win them all, but you can get this as a consolation prize.
Gee, thanks. I will wipe away my tears.
Good evening.
What's going on with you, man? Sure. I keep letting these little weirdos decide where everything goes. This place is going to be a mess. I mean, the place is going to be a mess anyway, let's be real. I'm not a decorator. We're having a conversation that would be unintelligible to others. Jen's got problems. Jen has fallen down. Okay, you know what? Let's force the issue. I'm going to drag myself over there. They have to meet somehow. Listen here, you. Help her.
Are you alright?
Please help me.
Little of this, a skosh of that, and
Oh, I'm starting to feel better.
I guess I'm hitting her with a chisel, it sounds like.
You're so kind.
I'm just happy I could help.
Crushing seems like-minded.
Thank you so much. My love for Jen is stronger than ever.
Damn right it is. Let's just go greet with a nod. I do quite frequently nod at people when I say hello, so...
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more. Oh, Blue. Spancherphila. Hap. Me. Babagrackle. Hey, Plumlock.
Yes, much like I also walk like that everywhere I go. Little known fact. Alright. So I know McCoy is going to be like, I want to ask Donkey Lady out. But before that happens, I need I and Donkey Lady to meet each other. I need to give the man a fighting chance. Kicking her
Pardon
over is a
me,
bad idea.
Could I have a moment? My name is Dr. I. Oh, so you're Dr. I. I'm Donkey Lady. Don't forget it.
Good.
Horror movie Pankatoli. Resin horror movie Morno.
Dr. I is chatting about something lighthearted. He seems like he's talking about a horror movie. Is that very lighthearted? Okay, I have to stop deliberately and ignoring McCoy and try to get him to, yeah, but I'm going to deal with whatever the princess's problem is first, and then try to build things out and drop somebody else in here. He's having a good time. Alright, so what's your deal?
Good evening. I want to be friends with Donkey Lady.
You should.
What should we talk about? What did you have in mind? What did you have in mind?
What they should talk about. They should talk about loving unaccountable freaks.
Loving unaccountable freaks.
Because, I mean, she's kind of married to one, and I'm really trying to go Donkey Lady towards another, so...
Got it. I'll go talk to her about loving unaccountable freaks. Good evening, Donkey Lady. Do you feel like talking about loving unaccountable freaks?
Sure.
Cool. Well, I have to say, I've been super into loving unaccountable freaks lately.
You have been! You married one!
Really? Me too.
You should be! You should marry one!
I've totally come around on the joys of loving unaccountable freaks. We should hang out sometime and do that.
You really should! Welcome back, Rules. Back in time to be reminded you're one of the worst viewers out there since you weren't brought in from a sketchy website. Oh yeah, I see that you banned another one of the lovely bots. I'm actually surprised it took this long for one to show up. But welcome back to the stream, welcome back to this madness. Oh god, I think I know exactly what, This is probably going to come off as being rather dirty, considering, but I feel like the princess should call Donkey Lady. Noble steed. What does that mean?
Noble steed.
What does that mean? Who can say? And what could Donkey Lady call her? Let me see. The thing I love with this game is kind of just reminding me how horribly uncreative I am these days, trying to figure out what it is I want to say in this. I mean, Jen already calls her my liege. I don't want to repeat that. Unless everyone who befriends her calls her my liege. what I'll do. Maybe everyone who befriends the princess should call her my liege. I think that's what I'm gonna do that. I might change it as time goes on. I might, you know.
Good evening, my liege.
Nice! I knew loving unaccountable freaks would bring noble steed and me together.
Makes sense. My liege and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
I just saw Jen's shadow. If you happen to walk up and notice them. And now they chase each other. The princess and donkey lady are chasing each other. As they do. As they do. Okay, so let's island builder. I need to make some space for another house. Okay, so those are paths. Let's... can I erase? Well, I suppose I don't need to erase, I can just replace. Yeah. There. Good. Good, 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 good. And let's build a path out to... Actually, maybe not. I was gonna say let's build a path out to Dr. O's house, but it's kind of good the way it is. Yeah, let's leave that as it is. No. Let's now build out some... grass, because I want to extend the island. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's just fill this in completely. Yeah, because I'm going to plop another house right next to Dr. I think. That's probably good enough for that for the moment. But actually, let's move Dr. I's house. Well, before I do that, though, let's move this tree. Let's put that right there. And let's move Dr. I's house down here. And I'll put the new house up there. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Looks like you're experimenting with the island builder. You know, Miis will use the items and facilities that you place on the island all by themselves, but sometimes they'll also react when you drop them on top of something. Quick build amenities, sells trees, benches, vending machines, and more. How do you think your Miis might react to some of those items? Well, there's only one way to find out. Try dropping them on various items and see what happens. I don't like how you're staring at
Anybody
me.
else want to do some aerobics? Hello? Anyone?
Okay. But yeah, I've got one more Mii that I might make. See, there's a pile of them I've got in mind I could make, but I don't know. I was thinking about adding ones based off of games I was streaming. One off the top of my head I can only think of at the moment is actually Project Zomboid. So you know what? Let's make a female zombie. Why? Why not? Let's see how well this actually goes. I suppose it doesn't really matter what kind of face I use, maybe this one. Also, I need to know what kind of, maybe a grayish, or maybe I'm better off going with like a, sort of a pale yellow or green. Maybe that's... Yeah, because I don't want to go straight up white. I feel like gray is a bit much. That's kind of an off gray, so we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Because the rest of what I do will work. But let's see if I can look up what, one of the tutorial characters from ages ago, Kate, what she looks like. Because I might base it off of her. I mean, it appears she has longish hair, so we'll probably go with that. Although maybe I can make it look more disheveled. Yeah, it's probably fine. Let's just do that. Go with sort of a brownish, dirty blonde kind of look, I guess. Yeah, let's use that as the main color. And... actually go with what the skin tone was, maybe, for the, Yeah, let's try that. Okay, that's fine. Kind of like those eyebrows. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe widen them out a bit. Do I want to curve them? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Make them a little bit darker. Thin them out a bit? Yeah, let's thin them out a tiny. There we go. Okay. Yes, this is what I'm going to do for the eyes, I think. Wide staring eyes, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with that. The base nose is probably fine. Now. That might actually be pretty good for a mouth. Or maybe that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I actually forgot to, yeah, let's go back. I can do more with the eyes. I think she'd be creepier without the full lash. Let's go without that. That doesn't really make any difference because the eyebrows are so long. Do that, though. And that, except we'll make it... although maybe not. Although maybe... Yeah, it's fine. Let's do that. That's fine. These make no difference because she doesn't have any pupils. And maybe not that one. Maybe we'll... Yeah, we'll stick with these. No, maybe not that then. Not that. Sure, why not? Now, oh joy, I get to fuck around with Faceband again. See, I'd make her eyes kinda screwed up, if not for the fact that I know that if she blinks, you're not gonna see it. So I think largely I just need to kind of fuck around and make her look a bit more tattered and covered in blood, maybe. Again, I'm sure there's other ways I can do this at some point or another, but let's try to keep it as simple as possible for the moment. This might work. If I can change the color of it. I don't know that I can. No, it's just gonna come out of the green, isn't it? Alright. If that's the case, then I need to restyle it. This is probably going to look pretty awful, but hey, let's see now. You know what? Maybe I don't need to overdo it. Maybe I'll just leave it like this and try to fix her later if I can. I honestly need to stop playing this soon anyway, because I do have to work in the morning, as much as I don't want to think about it. But yeah. She will be very gaunt, and maybe a bit yay high. And I will just call her Zomboid.
My name is Zomboid.
And she'll be good with dating everybody. Zombies don't have preferences, they go after everyone equally. And when was Project Zomboid released? Because that's probably what I'll use as the, 8th of November. Of course, I also could have set the beginning of the Nox event as her birthday as well, but hey. This works too, I think.
My name is Zomboid.
My name is My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you. My name is My name is Zomboid. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Zomboid.
My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you. Today is a. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet. My name is Zomboid. It's. My name is Zomboid. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you. Today, my name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 26th. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to. My name is Zomboid. My name is Zomboid. It's nice to
Kind of
meet
like that one.
you.
Let's go with that one. I also like how they said real world Zomboid. Yeah, is real world Zomboid related to anyone? No. What kind of personality do we want to give this freak? Which of these personalities best describe the zombies? Slow, honest, flat, serious, and normal? That's probably a good idea. I'm not even gonna look at the thing. I'm just gonna completely... all the way slow, all the way honest, very flat, very serious, and very normal. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. And we'll see what kind of personality that gives her. An ambitious rogue. I think that gives her basically the same personality as Dr. I. Okay. Well, she's gonna be up where Dr. I's house was originally, so...
Hey, you must be mighty overlord. It's nice to meet you.
I know I can do
My
better with this.
name
I
is
need to go in
Zomboid.
and fix her
I'm
and
an
Dr. I later.
ambitious rogue. My friends mean the world to me, but I also like to do things on my own sometimes. Thanks in advance for looking after me here.
I think I nailed the voice, though. If nothing else, I think I did pretty well there.
Do you ever feel like you don't belong? I hope not. You always belong.
I love that one of the most reassuring things I've heard all day has come from the mouth of a zombie. Anyway, like everyone, you get an apple.
Yum.
That's apple juice coming from her mouth. That's exactly what that is. Hooray! I can build more shit. Oh god.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island.
The best person to get to read
Developing
this.
the sea around Miihalla has progressed nicely, making it possible to expand the island. One excited resident is quoted as saying, "I hope We can keep growing the island until the whole world is the island. Adding residents will expand the surrounding sea, allowing our home to grow even more. Thanks for watching. I'm Zomboy, and you're up to date.
The best person to read the news.
This would be way more fun with friends.
Okay, he's been doing aerobics alone for too long. Let's bring Donkey Lady over there. Am I trying to essentially... I never thought I'd say these words before, but am I essentially trying to cockblock, McCoy? Yes.
Cheers, Dr. I. Good evening, Donkey Lady.
Oh, here comes the zombie. I like how I've just been ignoring McCoy.
Want to play What's Missing?
Sure. It's missing from the pictures. Guess we're run out of time.
Here's your first picture. So what's missing from here? 3, 2, 1. What's missing is Chow Long Bao.
I was gonna say, I know I got that wrong. I don't know why I picked that. I could tell what the other two were.
Hey, you can't win them all, but you can get this as a consolation prize.
Thanks. Seems like some Miis are planning on gathering here.
Monday days at tomorrow. I'm a football. Tornado saw Monday yesterday.
I love that they love each other so much. It's great. They're saying this rabbit could teach the pros a thing or two about wearing a funny hat. They really could. Okay, I could bring myself in to help her, but I've already done that once. Let's,
That's entirely the wrong spot.
Because this is how you cure somebody's hiccups in this game. You just poke them.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
You saved me from my hiccups. Thanks.
Very good. Alright, I suppose I should go check on McCoy and see if he's going to try to hit on Donkey Lady, and how well that goes.
Huh? I need to clear my head.
Alright, man,
I may
what's
not
happening?
know Donkey Lady very well, but I know Fate has big plans for us. What should I do?
I'm gonna see what he wants to do. You know what? Yeah. Because by rights they should become friends first, but screw it.
What do I want to do? Well, it's so rare someone asks me that. Let me think.
This worked for Payon.
I've got my answer. I
Oh!
want to be friends first.
It makes sense that McCoy is going to be a bit more logical about it.
What should we talk about?
A case of explosive vomit.
What did you have in mind?
I mean, McCoy must convict, so of course the main thing he's going to want to talk about is convicting felons.
Convicting felons.
Also, like, as you could see, one of the autocomplete things that popped up was fuck, and that's because that's what I named this island originally before I changed it to Miihalla. Just so I could test to see exactly, you know, there is no censor.
Got it? I'll go talk to her about convicting felons. Good evening, donkey lady.
She must have just gone to bed because he woke her up for this.
Do you feel like talking about
Say, do you like...
convicting felons?
Sure.
Hey, if someone was like, let's go convicting felons, would you want to get in on it?
For sure. I'm all about convicting felons. I'm honestly kind of obsessed.
Oh god, maybe they are
Matter
meant
of
for
fact,
each other.
I could talk about convicting felons all day if you wanted.
Sounds like a fun day.
McCoy must convict. Okay, alright. It might work. Because she's the first person who actually befriended him enough to give him a nickname, she's actually just going to call him by his first name. She'll call him Jack.
Hey, Jack, long time.
And he'll simply call her Lady. No need to be fancy or complicated with it.
Hey, lady, long time no see.
Hey, Lady. Hey, Lady!
Nice. I knew convicting felons would bring lady and me together.
It really
Makes
would.
sense. Jack and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
Hey, come up. Ship step, Zappa. Well, Rolandi map. Blue, Indalonga.
Trouble.
She's bored and wants some company. She's just staring at a light. It's all good. It's all good. I do find it funny that I seem to need to force people together a lot. I know that's a thing you can do in the game, and they really featured it so that you wouldn't have to, you know, wait for it to happen organically, but it doesn't really seem like it happens that organically, in this game, unlike the other. Yeah, let's get a seesaw. And I do have enough for one more wish, so let's see if I can get, let's see. I think I might give that one to Dr. I, honestly. Let's see what Dr. I's problem is.
Good evening. Could you bring me some clothes that make me look more mature? I don't want to look old, though. More like, I want people to think I work at a bank or something. You know.
But you're a doctor. Let's see if we can throw together a fancy outfit for him. Well, there's the business suit and tie outfit, but I don't know if I want to really give him that. It'd be too much like McCoy then. Although I suppose I may as well give him... Yeah, let's give him that, but let's give him some different stuff to go with it. I'm not buying this for him, I'm buying this for the princess. Although I also bought that cap, so let's give her that cap instead. Anyway. Yeah, I don't need to give him a hat. So I'll give him some fancy shoes. Yeah, give him some black business shoes, maybe. Alright. Alright, so let's give him these shoes. I really need to change his socks. He can have these chinos. And... yeah, that makes him look pretty dapper. Have at it. Yep. That looks like a professional.
I hate it when my plans get derailed.
Alright, let's also give you some grub. Know where you're gonna put it. You don't have a mouth.
Yum.
Big fan. Big fan. And let's give him... give him the Eureka set. Perfect. Of course he does, why wouldn't he?
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in. Thank you.
Excellent. Yawning with his lack of mouth. Oh, Jen's hanging out with McCoy.
Sandwich, please. Salad wrapple.
Limpin' or two.
It's a little embarrassing to admit this, but Lately, I just can't get enough of power napping.
Oh, really? I don't know anything about power napping. And to be honest, I'm not interested in learning.
I mean, McCoy doesn't relax
Well,
enough to power nap.
Good to know. So I've, been thinking about changing up my hairstyle.
Ah. I've always liked that look on you. It reminds me of one of my grandparents.
Oh, not exactly what I was going for. Do you like me? Yes or no? Answer quick.
Oh,
This is a very awkward.
maybe? You're okay?
I did specify yes or no. Jabble, Whimper, Sniffer.
They're claiming this rabbit is even more interesting than hours-long video essays. Oh, Dr. Eye is dreaming. We need to invade his dreams. A compliment you've gotten is that you remind somebody of their grandparents? I suppose I could see that, maybe. Alright, so what is he dreaming?
One sheep. Two sheep. Three sheep. Four sheep.
That's a dragon.
5 sheep.
Of course I would be dressed as a dragon.
Aw. Oh, I had that dream again.
The dream manifested an outfit. You got a sheep costume.
Oh, what's up?
Go back to sleep. You'll be fine.
Something.
What's up with McCoy? Oh no, what is he doing now? What? I don't know if that's so much McCoy was doing something, but Jen was acting very strange.
Do you need me?
I have just the thing for you. Well, I have two just the things for you. One is this wedding tiara, but let's give you this rhinestone cap. It is also fit for a princess. I mean, she likes it.
When I talked to Noble Steed about loving unaccountable freaks, we both got super into it. Now we're friends.
Oh yeah, I forgot I made her walk around like that.
Seeking an expert on hours-long video essays.
I love how everyone seems to be talking about that now.
Welcome. Please come again.
I mean, the long sleeve grunge shirt, I think I do have one of, yeah, I've got one of those in stock, and that does seem like something you'd find in Project Zomboid. So let's give her that and these tattered pants.
Good evening.
See if I can throw it together as part of an outfit. Alright, so we'll give you that. And we'll give you this pair of tattered pants. And, maybe some striped socks, and... Sure, why not? It's perfect. I don't know what your problem is. Okay, let's give you some food. Maybe you'll be happy if you eat. It's not human flesh or anything, but how do you feel about a protein shake? Really gotta bulk up. It's easy to lose weight in the apocalypse. Yeah, okay, that was alright. I like how the princess was just kind of staring at McCoy. It's good. Cap is taken, nighttime stroll. Oh, is she gonna start fucking around with the streetlight? No, she's doing that. Okay.
Nothing on the ground to trip on.
You sure about that? You were staring directly at a planter.
What day is it again?
You're giving speeches about the history and good qualities of Miihalla. Seems to be watching... Okay. She seems curious about Donkey Lady. Go for it! That's right.
Steed, good evening.
You need to interrupt McCoy.
Hello, my liege.
Look at him standing there awkwardly.
Butterbur.
The princess is explaining how important a screw can be. Okay. And McCoy has been left alone. Once again, I have cock-blocked McCoy. Something I never thought I'd say, and now I've said it twice. They're discussing how to make loving unaccountable freaks popular. Excellent. Give McCoy a break. I can't. I am proud of it. Donkey Lady needs to get together with Dr. I, damn it. And yet I am not forcing them together.
You.
Oh, is she gonna run on in and join me and Pale? She is! She's... What is she doing? They're having a laid-back
It was
convo.
too bright.
Vinci, can't ya? Want to for the pond art, but you at the formality limit. My love on you change it tomorrow. Vinci, can't ya? Want to for the pond art, but you at the formality limit. So first, with a...
Okay, she's getting some soda.
So, you'll either charcoal with a cranky. This case is as a malfriend. Let's begin.
Guess we got some bitchin' tunes playing in here. I'm real happy about that. This is the
Should
metal.
order this stuff in bulk.
Sure.
This is the metal song from 3DS.
This case is as a malfriend. Let's begin.
Yeah, I don't... Unless they add it later on, I don't think the concert hall is in this game. But all the songs from the concert hall are here. Just kind of in the background.
Welcome. Please come again.
Actually, don't I have... Yeah, let's throw down a seesaw. You want to have some fun on the seesaw?
You.
Yeah. Seesaws are great when you're on them all on your lonesome.
Yay.
Yeah, she's having fun. She'll be okay. Oh my god, he actually got his computer to work. Proud of him. You know what?
Whoa.
Oh, he's now looking at the tree.
Boo boo. Pardon
You should
me.
be on the-
Could I have a moment?
You should be
My
on the
name is
seesaw
McCoy.
together.
Hello there, McCoy. I'm known as Zomboid.
And that's it, Twindoodle at Stepple Pack. Crunchy.
Everyone
Hey,
loves
Bo,
talking
John
about
Boy,
hours-long
is that fun if you watch it?
hours-long video essays. I might be
Yeah,
trying to set
Robin
McCoy up
Hood.
as a zombie.
Santa
You
Phil
can't
out.
prove that I'm not. You can't prove that I am.
And that's it, Twindoodle at Stepple Pack. Crunchy. So, you'll even charcoal with the
Giving
cranky.
speeches about the history and good qualities of Miihalla.
So first, with a chin with check Zombo, barn slam, and a chinny farmy that's back in tomorrow. Rico, how about trading a flea and oh, he trappled the channel with it. Yim. Then P-Tancha. One before the
Okay, so we're all hanging out here, apparently.
The toll lady told Janet top prison at Shamble. My love Hundi face it tomorrow. Rongle. I'm a buffle. Tornado saw Hanji plus than yesterday. Oh blast. Spin a toto blast. Imogen.
Good to see that we're eavesdropping. Like good friends do.
Captain Low Barkley children.
Time to engineer a relationship. You! Get out of bed. You have important things to do. Help her.
Are you alright?
You're a doctor, damn it.
Buddy. Oh, Mamu. Have you tried not doing that? No, I actually haven't. You're a real lifesaver. Don't worry about it. Sweet. Seven crackle. Well. Grapply snap. Get it kept rolling. Grapply snap. Well.
They haven't fallen in
Looking
love
for
yet.
again?
Soundboy is making up constellations for her. Oh, they've gone to hang out at Dr. Oz house.
I can't get embracing chaos and change off my mind.
It doesn't sound like you, McCoy.
Maybe it was too bright.
I like how I'm just not really even doing anything now. I'm just kind of spying on them, which is essentially what this game is about. I think I should call it pretty soon, though.
Taking photos of you is my life's work.
Taking photos of McCoy is my life's work? Is that what I just said? Okay, alright. That's cool, that's cool.
Hello? This is a top part of the photo I wanted to take. And?
I wish there was a way I can kind of see at a glance what level everyone was, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Zomboy's got a problem.
Good evening. My look is lacking a certain something.
I
Can
just
you
gave you this
get
outfit.
me an accessory that matches my current outfit?
Yeah, let me have a look. Here, have this leather choker. It'll make you look hardcore. Seemed to work.
You're striking.
Princess wants me to bring someone over to play with. Well, why not her husband?
The 7 wonders of Miihalla. I'll be the judge of that.
Do you want to play on a seesaw or do something together? Trying to seduce him to get onto a seesaw. Yeah, that seems accurate. Imagine if he shot her down. Imagine if he was like, nah, I don't wanna. And they don't even get on the seesaw. I wanted to see them on the seesaw. Are they doing... Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're not even doing anything together. I'm very confused by that. Is McCoy gonna go over on that seesaw now? Alone? Yep. McCoy wants me to bring someone over to play with. Okay, I'm gonna throw him a bone. She just said she wants someone to love her. I'm gonna throw him a bone and have Donkey Lady come over. Excellent. Even when he gets what he wants, it won't end well for him.
So first, for the tuna with Jack Combo, barn slam? Sure.
They seem to be having an easygoing conversation. What do you want, me?
Hey. We could play no repeats if you're up for it.
I don't know what that is. When it's your turn, pick the name of a food. The game ends if someone picks something that isn't a food, is too slow to answer, or repeats a food.
No repeats. Food. Drumstick. Corn on the cob.
Tomodachi Life.
Quiche.
Frozen yogurt.
Celery.
Polenta.
Gnocchi.
Napoleon cake.
Gratin.
Gratin. Habanero.
Celery. Ah, celery is a repeat. That was a miraculous rally.
You lose, me.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
Small one. I could have got a book that said live your best life.
You're looking chipper, mighty overlord.
And you're looking hungry. Have an omelet.
Yum. Do Gabo and I hang out every day? It feels like we do.
You should, you're the best of friends.
Aerobics lovers, to me.
I don't know, when I tried this with Dr. I, it was bullshit. Okay, well that's the Tiramisu Steve again. Capri salad? No, it's a rose. Why did I think salad? Yakitori? No, it's a sea urchin skeleton. I should have known that. Every time. The last one gets me every goddamn time. I have so many tissues now. Seems like some of these are planning on gathering here. It's a gathering of loving unaccountable freaks enthusiasts.
Something on your mind?
I have a gift for you. You look like someone who would appreciate a horror novel. Also, apparently I have a koala plush. I have no idea when I got that. I can also give someone a kangaroo. She likes it.
I'm thinking of writing a book about wearing a funny hat. What do you think?
I mean, it's always good when zombies are wearing something interesting. I like how Dr. Eye is just kind of hanging out here, listening, but he doesn't know either of us. You're not even reading that. Not even reading it.
Watch me go.
Oh no, he's running away.
Whoa. I breathe the same air as Lady.
Stop being a weirdo about it.
I dropped it somewhere around here.
Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop just trying to see if they're going to do anything. Let's just save it and quit. Okay, let's stop here. Anyway, that was Tomodachi Life. I was not anticipating playing that for over 2 hours, but here we are. But yeah. So next on my stream, I don't know when it's going to be. It might not be this. Well, it might be a little bit of this, but I need to think about what other characters I'm going to end up adding to it. I got a few in mind that I might make. I just need to, you know, actually think of how to make them. You need to see that. Okay, alright. They stopped. Cat and the princess were shining flashlights at each other. Anyway. But yeah, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you'll find folks to join me again next time. I don't know when that's going to be. Guess we'll find out. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.